Welcome to Michigan Condo Voices, where real co-owners and real Michigan communities come together. We break down the issues that matter most with clarity and transparency. Let's get into today's episode.
In HOA governance, intent doesn't replace procedure. Hi, I'm Stephanie from Michigan Condo Voices. Good intentions don't excuse skip steps. In HOA governance, process matters not because boards are malicious, but because procedure is what protects fairness, consistency, and trust. When co-owners buy into a community, they agree to follow the governing documents, and so do board members, or at least they should. Those documents aren't suggestions, they're the framework that ensures decisions are made the same way for everyone, every time. Boards often say, that wasn't our intention, or we were just trying to solve a problem. But intent doesn't override required steps. If a process calls for a warning first, then a lesser action, then escalation, skipping directly to the end breaks the system, even if the goal was compliance. When boards skip their own procedures, several things happen. Co owners feel targeted or confused, consistency disappears, trust erodes, and small issues turn into lasting conflicts. This is about poor process discipline. Here's a real life example of why governing documents matter. Prior to the 2025 board election, I was assessed a $50 fine for a vehicle that had been parked in my driveway for over a year. I paid it immediately because I wanted to remain in good financial standing while running for the board. Around May 20th, 2025, I met with the board and explained that I had never received any prior notices. I was told the issue would be reviewed. Sometime later, management responded that the board decided not to waive the fine. The response also stated that if this truly had been a third notice, a $25 fine should have been assessed earlier. But they chose not to pursue the matter and close it out. In July, I followed up in writing, citing the governing documents. Our bylaws are very clear. Step one is a warning. Step two is a $25 fine. Step three is a $50 fine. So I asked a very simple question. If the process had been followed, why was there never a $25 fine on my account? The question went unanswered for some time. Eventually, after a change in board leadership, $25 of the fine was reimbursed. This isn't about $50, it's about ethics, integrity, and following the governing documents as written. When boards skip steps or won't acknowledge procedural errors, trust erodes, and trust is the foundation of effective community leadership. Here is the part that often gets overlooked. Process protects boards as much as it protects co-owners. Following documented steps creates clarity, defensibility, and credibility. It prevents misunderstandings and reduces risk for everyone involved. Strong HOA governance isn't about who's right or wrong, it's about whether the rules were followed as written. Because in community associations, fairness doesn't live in intent, it lives in the procedural steps. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Michigan Condo Voices. It's free. Take care.